Hello, today I'll be talking about segments, rays, parallel lines, and planes. I'll be giving examples right from my own home. I'm doing this to illustrate that these instances are actually practical, and they're actually useful. Because sometimes people say that the things that students see in math classes don't have a real-world application, or people don't see them as useful. I've been one of those voices for certain aspects of mathematics, but during this presentation, you'll see the real use of segments, rays, parallel lines, and planes. By the end, you would have learned. A line segment is part of a line that is bounded by two distinct defined endpoints. You don't often see these naturally, but I assure you they are there. This diagram is to show what I mean by defined endpoints. The two endpoints are usually labeled. In this picture, there are endpoints A and B, so by that logic, the segment. The example that I have chosen is this decorative beam. As you can see, there are two clearly defined endpoints. So this is segment AB. Rays are lines that have a defined start point but no defined end point. So in one direction and one direction only, the line continues endlessly. This is a ray. As you can see, there is a defined start but no defined endpoint. When naming a ray, you always use the defined endpoint first and the line second. So this is ray PQ. An example I found of rays in my own home was a laser pointer. This is a laser pointer used to judge how straight a line is when you're hanging a picture up. The bulb is a defined start point and there isn't a defined end point. Opposite rays are two rays that share the same defined point, but they go on for an undefined length. Parallel lines are two lines that will never intersect. To name parallel lines, you have to name the individual lines with a symbol between the two lines to show that they are parallel. A classic example of parallel lines are train tracks. So I chose just that as my example. As you can see, the tracks for my Lionel, Pennsylvania flyer never cross. To illustrate skew lines, I've brought you outside. This brick wall is plane XYZ, and this brick wall is plane ABC. See, these two lines, line AB and line YX, are askew. They are not on the same plane, they do not intersect, and they are not parallel. Planes are flat surfaces defined by the points that they contain, or points and lines that they contain. This plane is plane XYZ. This plane is plane ABC. Thank you so much for watching. As you can see, we studied segments, rays, parallel lines, and planes, using household items and situations. I gave you real-world legitimate examples of segments, rays, parallel lines, and planes. You've had a quick look around parts of my homes, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I certainly did.